Today I'll be discussing the topic that everyone is talking about in football, which is the topic of instant replay and when it should be used. When you think of games like that Cowboys-Packers game in 2014, where Dez Bryant caught that pass that was initially ruled a catch, but it was looked at and with the use of instant replay and determined it wasn't a catch. The catch doesn't matter. It was the way the referees made the call. Many people looked at it over and over again so they could make the right call. That's because of instant replay. Instant replay is a great thing for sports but it needs to be controlled. I think that there should be more in some places in sports, but less in others. Like in the NFL, a huge issue is the pass interference, and should it be reviewable, especially after the Saints-Rams playoff game, that outrageous no call that changed the Saints' Super Bowl chances and eventually sent the Rams to the Super Bowl, and they didn't deserve it. Sports need instant replay to make sports perfect, but it needs to be taken away from some parts of the game, and it needs to be added in other parts, like pass interference. In sports, there needs to be a set time rule for the timing that referees get to make their decision. As a fan, I get really bored watching live games when there's a play that's reviewable and it takes forever for the refs to decide what the call is. I think the refs should only have 45 seconds to get the call right. There's also a rule that you can't challenge a play in the final 2 minutes of each half. I think you should be able to challenge at least one play so the coach can help his team in final minutes of a game where it's most crucial. The way modern NFL is not run great in the sense that they have many issues. The NFL had one of the worst no calls in history of the NFL. Well, actually, probably sports. And the Saints receiver Tommy Lee Lewis ran out to catch a pass and was completely blindsided by Rams defensive back Nico Robbie Coleman. That was the 45 million people that watched that game. The commissioner of the NFL, Rodrigo, fined Nico Robbie Coleman for his hit on Tommy Lee Lewis, but it didn't change the outcome of the game. It didn't really do anything to stop it. He was only fined $26,000, but in the modern-day NFL, that's not that much. Nico Robbie Coleman has been in the league since 2013, which means he's made well over $1 million of dollars in his career, especially from being a skilled player. So that is taking like $10 from a normal person. He didn't care. But worst of all, it didn't make any difference. It didn't change the fact that the play should be reviewable. The NFL Roger Goodell messed up big time on this, and it won't be forgotten for a while. Maybe not even ever. There is a way for NFL to fix that though. They can make it so instant replay is more available to referees. Available probably so right call, and then the Saints would be in the Super Bowl. The Rams defensive back Nico Robbie Coleman said after the game.
That you were gonna get flagged? In my mind, yes, I thought I was gonna get flagged for that split second. And then I got up and they said incomplete, and then I seen the crowd go crazy, and I said, okay, good, right. little relief. Yeah, there. I really did, because I knew if that would have been a flag, they probably would have scored on the next play. Yeah.
As you can see from watching this video, the NFL needs to change some things. But if they do some things like I said and also come up with their own ideas, the NFL can be great.